A couple was walking through a park when the lady ended up throwing the man's wallet on the ground. A woman who was in the park sees what had happened and tries to warn the couple, but the lady tells her to be quiet. They then leave and the woman again tries to get their attention, but to no avail. She then tells them that they wouldn't need the money, and when she tries to open her wallet, she gets scared. She says that the man seemed to be a very distracted person and the lady a very strange person, but that she could not let him be without the documents. Later, they arrive at a restaurant and the clerk tells them to go inside, but when the woman tries to enter the restaurant, the clerk says she couldn't. The woman says that she just wanted to hand the wallet to the man who had just entered, but the clerk says that the woman couldn't do that and that if she wanted, she could hand the wallet to the man. The woman says that she didn't trust the employee and the employee says that either the woman would hand her the wallet or she would leave. The woman then tries to enter the restaurant, but the employee stops her, saying she couldn't do that. At that moment, the lady appears and tells the employee to attend to them soon, as they have been waiting for a long time. The woman says that this was the lady who was with the man and hands her the wallet. She then asks the woman what she was doing with her husband's wallet. She says she just wanted to hand the wallet to the man, but the lady says she knew the woman was trying to steal their money. The woman says that she just wanted to hand over the money and that she hadn't stolen anything, but the lady says that she was an ill-mannered woman and that she should leave. At this moment, the man appears and asks what was going on there. The lady tells the man that the woman had stolen his wallet and that she was trying to steal the money, but the woman said she didn't want to do that. She then calls for the man and the lady asks if they knew each other and the man says yes and that they had studied together. The woman then says that she just wanted to hand the wallet to the man and that she didn't want to cause any trouble. He says that the woman was a very amazing person and that she was always very kind to everyone. The lady asked if the man would not check if the money was there, and the man said no, as he did not see the need. The woman then tells her that she would leave, but the man says that he needed to return the favor and tells her to have lunch with them, but the lady says that she did not agree with this. The employee then says that the woman could not enter the restaurant wearing the clothes she was wearing. The man says that was no problem and tells his wife to give him the clothes he had bought for her, but she says that those clothes had been bought for her. He then tells her that she didn't have to worry about it, as he could buy others for her. He then picks up the clothes he had bought for his wife and hands them to the woman. He tells her that when she has finished changing her clothes, she could join them. Later, the lady was saying that she didn't believe the man had done that, but he said that she didn't need to worry as he was just being nice. At that moment, the woman arrives and the man says that she had looked very beautiful in that dress. She tries to thank him for the compliment, but soon the lady tells him that she wanted her clothes back. They then sit down and the lady asks the woman what had happened to make her live on the street. The man tells his wife to stop questioning, but she says she just wanted to know what had happened. The man then says that he remembered that she was very smart and that he also wanted to know what had happened. The woman then proceeds to tell her story and says that when she finished her studies, she ended up having to take care of her mother, who had fallen ill. The man asked what had happened to the woman's father and she said that when he heard that her mother was sick, he left. She says it had been very difficult, as her mother ended up getting even sicker after that. He asks what had happened and the woman says that unfortunately her mother did not resist. She says that this was a very difficult situation and that she was left with a lot of debt, but that she was eventually able to pay to honor her mother's memory. The man then says that he was sorry for what had happened to the woman and that he wanted to be able to help. The lady then says that the man should hire the woman to wash the toilets at his company, but the man is furious about this. The lady says that it was just a job and that the woman could do it. The man says he would love to be able to hire the woman to work for him, but not to wash toilets. The woman says she didn't care and that she would do anything. The man then proceeds to tell the woman that he was in need of someone in his company to take care of the marketing department. At that moment, the lady begins to set up her plan, saying that she would not let that happen. The man then asks the woman if she could help him with that and she says she would do the best she could. The man then says that he was very happy to have found the woman again, but at that moment the lady starts screaming saying that she couldn't find her purse. The man tells her that she should look further, but the lady says that she had already done that and that he could not find her. She then finds the purse and says that the woman had stolen from her, but the woman says that she had done nothing. She said she didn't know why you were saying those things about her. The man then says that the lady should stop saying those things about the woman, but the lady says that this woman was there to steal what they had. She tells him that the man should stop trusting her so much and that he should check the wallet she had stolen. He then asks if he checked the wallet, if she would be happy with it. She says yes and that she was sure something wrong was going on. The man then checks his wallet and realizes that one of his credit cards is missing, but the woman says she hadn't done anything. Not only was he missing his credit cards, but he was also missing the money he had left there. He asks how could you explain that, and she said she shouldn't explain anything. She said she hadn't done anything, but the man says he knew everything that had happened. He says he had noticed when she had thrown his wallet on the floor. He said he knew she had done it to try to cover up the fact that she had stolen his credit card. The lady says that she had done it because of an emergency, but the man says that she just wanted to buy some clothes. She then says that the woman was a liar and that she wanted to steal their money. He then says that the only person who wanted to steal his money was his girlfriend. She then said that she had done it because the man would no longer give her money to buy the clothes she wanted, but he said that he had only denied it once. She then says that the man paid more attention to his friend and didn't pay attention to her, who was his girlfriend. He then says that he always gave his girlfriend her best, but she decided to reciprocate that way. She says that if he didn't know how to treat a woman like her, he didn't deserve to be by her side. He agrees, saying that he really wasn't going to be by her side anymore. She then asks if he would choose to be with a woman like that instead of being with her. He says yes and that the woman was a much better person than his girlfriend. She then says that she didn't want to be with him anymore and that she didn't want his money. She was then leaving, but the man told her that she was right and that she would not take his money. He tells her to give back everything he had given her, but she said she couldn't do that. He says the dress she wore was bought with his money, but she said she couldn't return the dress. He then tells her that she could keep some of the woman's clothes and that she wouldn't mind that, but the lady is furious and leaves. As she was leaving, the employee goes up to her and tells her that she was going to be arrested. The woman then asks the man if he was sure about it and he says yes. He says that he didn't expect it to happen that way, but that he was already suspicious of the lady's intentions. The woman thanks the man for everything he had done and tells him that he needn't worry as she was going to return the dress, but he says that he wanted her to keep the dress as a way of thanking him. She says she hadn't done anything, but he says she had shown him that you weren't a good person. He then says that the job offer was still valid. She then says that she was afraid the man was just trying to be a good person and that he would end up firing her in the future, but he said he wouldn't do that because she was a good person and very honest. He then hugs her.